Right, I am back. Alright. Oh, there's autosaves. Interesting. But I am back, so let's continue. I'm at Hideaway. I have no idea how long I'm going to stream for, but let's see. Probably at least 2 hours. Maybe more, maybe less. We shall see. The load time is ticking quite a while. Alright. Time to ban those 2 bots. I remember how to do. Well, I'll figure it out later. It's not important.
You reckon he's a soldier then?
Be surprised if he wasn't.
The washroom floor's all mended then.
Jumping in this game is pretty weird. Ah. Okay.
Still hungry, are you?
Okay, let's see.
If you can read, don't let Otto know. We'll put you to work on the ledgers too. Most concerning.
When he's not out chasing rumours, sits up there in that hole.
When lightning struck, his yoke did break, his life his own again. With thunder's roll, he knew his fate and would fight it to the end. Well, what do you think? I woke this morn.
I want to see if he keeps saying something.
inspired.
Nope. But let's go up.
Careful, you. I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her. Alright. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far. You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield. I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why nothing? Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Point's not that reflective.
Sid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count.
13
You're
years,
right.
though?
The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Which is
Your
why you
only
should join
opportunity?
us.
I told you I'm not.
Interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
What say we go and ask him?
You didn't smoke that much from it.
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
Let's make ready then. You'll find everything you need down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
Gone through the century. But there's any.
The dominant needs her rest.
He's in... Oh no.
Goots, was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place. On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
A blacksmith? To the forge it is, then.
Oh wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Let's see.
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sid to Lostwing, and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that so?
Continent rum.
Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
Damn you, Goots. All right. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can. As a favor to Goot's mind.
Alright, forging, crafting of new gear, as well as upgrading of existing gear can be done at an anvil, or blacksmith, as long as you have the recipe and the proper materials. Select a highlighted item from the list and hold F to craft. It says F. There you go. A to craft, gotcha. I can make an iron belt. Whoa, that's a lot more defense than my last.
The belt, Caesar Square. You want anything else? You bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
When something has changed in the hideaway, a notice will appear in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. In addition to stock updates for Karen's Toll and new forging recipes for Black Hammer, there are also notices for new quests, new missions, and many other things. A gold icon will also appear in-game as well as on the local map to indicate recent updates.
I suppose I should thank Goot.
Was 15? Okay. Wait. Oh, Iron Belt +1 versus... Okay, 300. I do want to just save up to get precision dodge. So I'll wait for that. Journal, I can ignore those.
The gift worked. You have my thanks.
Come on, nearly there. You, blankets, quick as you like. Right, we make them comfortable while the bed's made up. Well, you're just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water!
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
What the hell have I got myself into?
Who are they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you? Shit, at this rate, he won't make it through the night. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Was Ty the one looking after Jill?
The so-so place, I feel like they didn't need to make us walk around for all of this.
Your friend needs a rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
Another fine day at the hideaway.
Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything?
There you go.
You ask me.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Has a lot of supplies there too.
Oh. And thanks. Be seeing you.
Not like... I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome. You helped us today, and we won't forget it.
Side quests unlocked. Keep an eye out for the green exclamation mark icon above the heads of certain NPCs. They indicate they have a quest to offer. A list of current and completed quests can be viewed on the Journal tab in the main menu. Accepting a quest. Quest objectives appear in the to-do list on the right side of the screen. Objectives for main scenario and 3 side quests can be played simultaneously. Any quest can be prioritized in the menu. Priority can be removed by pressing the appropriate button. Following hideaway facilities now available: 1,000 Tomes, ever-growing compendium of all things Ballistia, and Orchestrion, a personal jukebox. Alright. Both are located at the Fat Chocobo local map.
Who are these people?
But I want to see what the side quest is.
I heard
chicken.
you escaped their masters in the Imperial capital. By the look of those.
You another one of Sid's strays? What? We all are. Little uns, big uns, and everything in between. We're a damn sight better off here than out there in the world.
Your brand. Lady Tyre might be able to see to that. You may have been born a slave, but you're a free man now.
And you have a brand on your face, so...
Leave me be.
Don't tell me about your medicine.
These apples are all foul. Would you rather you went without?
Sid once told me, the blight doesn't kill the land, it only makes her forget who she once was. She'll eventually remember her purpose. All she needs is a little reminding.
Are you able to grow plants? I guess so.
Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears. Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
Here, I'll do a side
I'd be
quest.
happy to.
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
Ah, you can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
No, I suppose not. All right, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
Let's prioritize that. I want to see what to do. There's a side quest. Oh, what's over there? But I'll ignore that one.
Excuse me.
There's a fetch quest?
The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Geoffrey, Master Carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
Okay, I guess this is the easy quest.
I'd better get this to...
Completing the main objective of some quest you might be given to... Oh, yes, I'll do it.
Jeffrey, was it?
Okay, that's not bad.
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
That sounds ominous.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting and take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
There's no need to...
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
Quest complete. Yes. Ooh. You're right. Gill bug. Popularly believed, small insect does not get its name from its appearance, but rather is highly sought by physic or brewing medicine. Can be traded for gill because it's valuable.
This should be enough to shore things up for a little while yet.
Sid once told me...
Okay. Okay. So, remember correctly, is that enough? Nope.
The blight doesn't kill the land.
Not enough, so let's go ahead and get that.
masters in the Imperial capital.
Do you think we should go and help?
Don't think I haven't noticed you stealing. Ah, a new face. And, dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet.
Like it's easy side quest.
You to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring...
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful, they're hot.
Here, I'll prioritize it. Might as well.
Oh, meal. How long has it been?
I think he'd have time for a nip with old August before scampering back to his soap.
Yeah.
Oh, my thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. He left me half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. Now, the hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that.
Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect, the old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad, and keep up the good work.
Well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course. Thank you.
That's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All three of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed. Equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves. Speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free. Truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Sid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will.
What's in it?
Thank you, Clive.
Hopefully it's worth it.
Do come and visit me again, won't you?
They just made the first two quests super easy. Okay, so I got more money. We're right. Didn't get enough points to get that skill I wanted. Countless treasure coffers lie across the realm, waiting to be plundered. Like how they say no one's looking. Badge of metal. Strength of a city is defined by the guard that mans its walls. The strength of a city guard is defined by the pride in their hearts and the laurels on their breasts. This badge provides us with one of the two. I mean, I'll equip it, because it doesn't make the game easier. I should save, though. Just so that in case something happens, right, save. Speak with Karen at her stall.
I need supplies for my journey to Lostwing. Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
Yes, I'm the main character.
It's Clive.
Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you gonna buy something? What? You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gil? Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see.
Do you have
some
heterochromia? Her eyes colors. Both consumable items and gear can be purchased at shops around Valistia. Shop stock changes as the story progresses. It's only 5 more. Even in the hands of an untrained soldier, broadsword can prove a deadly weapon, which is why it remains a popular choice for armies across twins. I don't think I want to. Bam braces, 5. I don't care about those. What can I sell, though? I mean, yeah, I'll sell that.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
I won't sell the yet. How much gold do I? Or gil? 5,000? No, I won't buy those.
All.
Why, you've barely a guilty name.
I'll have to buy you out.
You're taking his side now. And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
Here, let's... There, Redstone. Now accessible, customizable virtual battleship.
That's enough. It's over. Stay down.
You all done?
Leaving already, are ya?
I didn't need those
It's you
potions
I miss
at
the
all.
most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
Also didn't even realize my mic was muted.
This should be fun.
Right.
Use world map to instantly travel to previously unlocked locations, which can be unlocked by finding obelisks.
There's a good girl. Hungry, are you?
World map. I mean, that's the only place I can... Great Wood, so deep and vast as the Great Wood, it serves as a defensive barrier between the Crystal Belt and the Holy Empire, while its denizens deter foolhardy travelers from exploring the forest's everlasting night. Thing is, I don't know where the borders are. That's irrelevant to me. All I know is there's an empire. The Iron-Blooded. The Phoenix Land place. Dukedom or whatever. Did my game crash? Nope. Just loading. The Great Wood. The Holy Emperor of Sambresk, or whatever. How you... I can't pronounce some of these without...
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you that we're outlaws. Well, you want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor?
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. That a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it. That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting, fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Let's see, fanning embers. Oh my goodness, Torgal has joined the party and will fight alongside Clive. Toggle the left on the D-pad between item shortcut and set commands. Then... Stick, heal, cast Cure on Clive. Ooh. Accessory known as Ring of Timely Assistance removes the need for giving Torgal commands. When equipped, Torgal will attack and heal automatically based on... I feel like I should turn that on.
Did I mention there'd be deadly beasts? There'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
You're welcome. For that and the shortcut. Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Oh, maybe they're not.
Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy.
I don't know if I even got hit once.
We still have a way to go.
Oh, there you go. Let's go. Get that ability. Precision dodge. Let's master it. I don't even know what mastering does, but okay. Assuming mastering it just gives me a bigger window. Ooh. Nice move of Ankylosaur.
What in good grief's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Remember when I said there'd be deadly beasts? Well, the slugs in these parts are much better.
And you only think to mention this now.
That's enough.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
I did get hit. So, issue is fighting multiple monster. Oh, you pet the dog.
Get it, boy.
Oh, you can feed him too? Cool.
Good boy.
I got a achievement. You can pet Torvald 3 times. Cool.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Ooh.
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on. Mind your head.
Sharp things. A fight coming up? Yes, there is.
A wagon. I can see that. Doesn't happen to be a friend of yours, does he?
Oh my goodness.
Too slow. My wounds, boy.
Yeah, okay, I'm so bad at combat. Okay, let's see. Dragon Talon. Upon close inspection of a lesser dragon's foot, one may observe that the middle talon is considerably longer than the rest. An appendage is used to puncture fleshy parts of the creature's prey, causing severe blood loss, weakening. Gotcha.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open.
What I'm gonna do is save.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
At least one of us knows these woods. Thank you, Torgal.
Why trust in your own animal instinct when you have an actual animal on your side? Nice. If you're lost, hold down left bumper and Torgal will point you in direction. sharp fangs.
Well, they look not too happy. And for once, it's not my fault. This is stupid. I like wolves.
I don't think they care, Sid.
Stay down.
Okay.
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
Okay. Well, let's keep going. Gotta hit once that fight. Double. Potion. Cool. Come here. Bloody hides. Okay. I'm gonna save because this looks like it might be a fight. That thing.
That sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
Still short, just not quite as quick. It'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly.
Not this time. My wounds, boy. Not this time. Toggle. That'll help. My wounds, boy. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to like balance between making him heal and not. Okay, let's see if I did any damage or if it starts from the beginning, because last time...
This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
Still short, just not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly.
There, boy. Not this time. A little help. Too slow. Not this time. Toggle. Too slow. Give them all. My wounds, boy.
stops, no one knows.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I said that.
I doubt he'll do that again.
Not if we kill him first. A little help! Not this time. Torgal! There's a good boy.
I don't really feel that much.
A little help!
But I just realized this one's faster.
Not this time. Too slow. Damn this quickly. My wounds, boy. Torgal.
Nope. I shouldn't have tried to shoot them. No, I was so close to beating it. I shouldn't have tried to go for the attack there. I can do it though. I don't need to heal. I can do it. At least I don't need to heal with potions. Wait, what? With the start? Alright.
Where he stops, no one knows.
Okay.
Not if we kill him first.
Doing so much work than last time.
My wounds, boy.
So bad.
There's a good boy. Torgal! Not this time. Come on.
Oh, missed the timing up there. I feel like I need to get used to this combat style. I'm just not doing well. I could be doing better. Gnarled scales and warite. Covered in countless scars, the scales tell a tale for supremacy and survival, albeit one now.
Come on. Stand back.
You're dominant.
I am. Aye. Well, not by choice, mind. Whole bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Sid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Huh?
I actually was able to Phoenix shift a lot easier yesterday. Today I'm just messing it up constantly. Why? Let's save. Keep going on.
What exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother. And cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Bloody hides. Well. So you basically have to use Phoenix Shift or just long range fight magic for that.
That's enough.
Right, close to leveling.
See that river? We follow her upstream and we'll be in Hot Spring in no time.
In no time. Right.
I keep using Phoenix Shift and then using the magic right in front of their face. Not good. Well, at least I got the job done. Wait, how much? Okay, I can just get all the ability points. I might as well. Burning Blade. I never really used that. I can master it. Dang it. I'll try to get that though. That one looks like it's.
A little help.
resets by turn.
Keep your distance, boys.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Cool. Oh! Here, meteorite. Nothing too interesting. Guessing. Eye potion.
Quiet.
My graphics card is like struggling
Royal
to
Scout.
put everything up.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
Either the graphics card or it's the actual game. I don't know. Can't tell. Could be my processor.
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
Yeah, but then you could have used him to continue ratting other people out.
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Waloed's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
He gone, or is he still there?
Let's get this over with then. Well, at least they're not giant lizards.
What a lady on the wind!
Torgal!
Jeez.
Not this time.
So it's attacking.
Too slow.
Give them all you've got, boys.
Not this time.
Climactic clash. When the screen flashes orange like this during a pivotal moment in battle, repeatedly tap X button to either press or fend off the attack.
Behind you!
Too slow. My wounds, boy.
It's over.
Oh.
And now,
Am I dead?
My wounds, boy. Not this time. Keep your distance, boy.
I don't know where you are. Oh, I might be dead.
And now,
nope, I'm alive.
Too slow. Didn't even cared. A little help. Not this time.
Okay, so this part's just cutscene. Okay. Wow, okay, they took out a giant chunk of HP at the end. Badge of Might, increase attack by 7. Oh, I'm definitely putting that on. Awarded to soldiers for unparalleled displays of courage on the battlefield. Then, rest. Grab the materials.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria, and one blessed by the Phoenix at that. Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. And they're in Lost Wing. As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Just hide the bodies?
And they'll be sorely disappointed.
Stage replay and arcade mode are now available in the Hideaway at Redstone. To the virtual app. Orabel Downs, the idyllic plains that stretch across the southern reaches of the Holy Empire, are sparsely populated, unless one knows where to look. Nearby activity. Okay. There's nothing. Let's just keep going. Computer freeze is loading. What's happening? I don't see the loading bar. Okay, so my CPU and GPU are both at max. Oh, there it is. Hey, Eric. Doing okay. I died a few times because I refused to use potions. I use Torval's heal. Torval barely heal.
I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him.
Also, I didn't realize just how cutscene heavy this game was. That's probably like a big downside so far. Tuning with the obelisk allows Clyde to quickly travel. Gotcha. Also, I haven't been Phoenix shifting as much as I did yesterday because I'm getting the buttons mixed up. I'm using a Switch controller, and then the control scheme on the screen is in a different layout. That's something I can't really kind of annoy. Let me... Can't save. I did get new abilities. What is this? Wait. Wild shift. Ooh, that's different. I can learn heat wave. Wave force is amplified upon dispelling that. That's more of a timing thing. Summon a massive pillar of fire that burns all, while partially restoring. Okay, I do like that one. Save that for later. I could do this. This gives me more things to chain with. I don't care about that as much. Don't care about. Actually, I have not used Burning Blade at all. Don't care about this that much. But I'll get the magic burst.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
Can I save now? Yes. Yeah, Eric, I'm probably gonna play for another hour or so. I'm gonna say Phoenix shifting is a little disappointing. I thought it would be more useful for travel, but I feel like the delay after you shift. It's not worth it when you're out of comp. A PC seems to be running the game decently.
Figures up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
Which is nice, but I do see some issues. I may want to consider overclocking my PC to run smoother. Not too many travel options. Live with that.
Not another step. It's over. Stay down.
My wounds, boy. More eluders. But why? What is it they want?
So
You're
shaky.
welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
I feel like the more options I get, the worse I feel in terms of combat. Quest destination nearby. Alright. Let's keep going then. Lost Wing, the Holy Empire of Sam. However you pronounce it.
No sign of the Royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle. I don't even know what he looks like. After it!
Eat the good boy. They
The
disabled my
village can't be
connection.
completely abandoned. Can it?
Rats. There's a person there. Oh, that's it.
Miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan, eh?
That sounds like a child. It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. And we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
Church? I like how they say the church, and I somehow know where it is.
The
I've never
church, I
been
know.
here before.
I'm one step ahead of you. You go in through the front, I'll take the rear.
Anyone in the church? Is it a trap? Ugh.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
the hell are you?
Clive!
I like how he actually yelled.
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Oh, okay. I was about to say my screen froze. Did lag though. Can't even Phoenix shit. Watch it. Assuming this is a scripted chase.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word. Gentlemen, a toast! Will you join me? My thanks. To Our Lady of the Wind. And the King!
Ugh. The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
That's a bad boss. Just killed them right there. Or tried to kill Clive.
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored. Boo.
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, Sid has some explaining to
What is this? Parry, use X just as the opponent attacks to parry the strike, temporarily slowing down time and leaving the opponent open to a counter. Using an iconic ability while time is slowed in this manner will slightly lower the ability's cooldown.
Torgal!
be on your way, Sid.
This is a pretty easy fight. All things considered. Yeah, this one was a pretty easy fight. Didn't get hit much. Easy to dodge. Eric's medallion. Not equipping that. I don't use Poke yet. I didn't really use Torgal much in this fight. Probably should have.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Oh, something isn't there.
I understand how she disappeared, but how did all her homies disappear?
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
You have a literal dog, though. Dog not be able to track down people by scent faster or better?
So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. I thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
Yeah, this is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord T on the bow, who's tamed worms 1,000 and slain the 10-fold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it sanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing.
Not really much
But
you
now
can do,
I can.
right?
I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Meanwhile, cutscene after cutscene.
His
Fair
radiance
Norbit.
would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. While Bahamut may lead 100 full legions, could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind
Pretty
deserves.
fancy looking sword.
Lord Margrace, don't!
Oh, that went far.
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Hmm? And what did he find?
Canovant.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
Alright, I'm assuming it's quest time. Side quest then. The dead of night. Story progresses new. Okay, cool.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
Safe. Actually gonna be right back. Won't take too long. Alright, I am back.
At this hour?
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
Let me see what...
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
What can I interest you in today?
Oh, this is way better. The last... Good thing I skipped buying the last weapon. If you can swear you have seen this blade somewhere before, it is probably because you have. Long swords are some of the most common weapons in the realm, so it is no surprise the hot-tempered gate guard barking at you. To be gone also has one strapped to his back. I'm gonna buy it.
Ah,
It's pretty
yes.
good. This one is not though. So skip that. Increased defense. I'm gonna skip this one. What is this? Oh, it's a song. So you.
Could never have too many.
Surprised I can sell the medallions. I wonder if they stack.
Good day.
Let's save that. Wanna loot. That increased damage I did. There's an upstairs. Why is there? Must be. Anything. There has to be something up here. How would they design this? Bamboozle me? They wouldn't do that, would they? See? Something here. Don't know what that is. Could be in items. That's a new song? Okay. Well, I guess I got a song. Something. Yes, I'm going. I'm just trying to my way back down. Don't question how the dog got up there. Okay, I got it. You don't have to keep like popping up the notification.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic? And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lostwing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
Being demand from Quentin.
May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lostwing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lostwing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Okay.
The hanged man is always watching. As if he had aught better to do.
Oh, head away. Let me just go with this closer. Since it's closer.
That a hanged man I see? Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Gregor's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
Okay. what information I get from the second person. Can't imagine it much.
And that's all you can remember? Think hard.
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you.
Alright, this is basically a mini fetch quest.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Oh, this part's so slow.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quinton. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
Dang, he couldn't even give a bed in exchange for that. Rude. The following evening.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south, then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Wait. Oh. Oh, I did not know that they had this. Accessible and accessible. Wait, so there's something... Which direction? Oh, I went past it. Which way? Is it here? Okay, let me see. I set a marker there. How do I get... Oh. I think there's something there, but I can't seem to get through. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, cellar passage. Alright, fine. I'll ignore that.
Come back to me, my darling. I can't bear another night without you.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
I am. I am indeed.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Small amounts of...
Wrong way, friend. The village is behind.
Told you.
That's enough. It's over. It's over.
Hey, level up. Okay. Not too much went up. 16. Cool, cool.
What are the Royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
They'll fall like all the rest. Stay down!
Ooh.
That's enough. You're finished. It's over.
I'll tell your lady. You try.
What does that mean? Well, at least I went through that. I don't know if that would stop me, no. Nope, it would not have. That was just a waste on my side.
Colonel. It's hard nut to crack, even when it isn't crawling with Royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Oh, looks like another fight right there.
Stay down!
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Pretty fast, in fact. But let's keep going.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
Dang, that guard should have seen.
So, tell me about this Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey.
Hmm?
Oh, actually, dang, that castle looks pretty big. Sure. Here, Norvent, once used as a stronghold of Holy Empire, has since disgarrisoned the strategic position along the neutral crystal belt and now employs it in the training of Imperial Army recruits. Sure. Not really much else I can do anyway. And I hit the 2-hour mark. Maybe I'll call it soon.
Thalan has fallen. The Eastern territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Zidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege. I serve you, and you alone.
remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
Oh, it's like a flashback then.
One of our sentries has failed to report, my lady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
All clear.
Headwind. Save real quick.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
In here. They're all empty.
Okay. I was going to look at each one too.
Sid. This gate.
Need some help.
What do you think?
That I'm doing most of the lifting. At your leisure, Clive.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes. Good news, lad.
Your search is over.
It's over.
So, where to next?
That was pretty fast.
This door only leads to more royalists. We better find another one.
Take your pick.
Was physics. There, to take your picks. Are there more than one option? Look like it.
How about a window?
That's showing off.
Well, we found the Imperial garrison. Right where the Royalists left.
Here. That's enough. It's over. That's enough. Stay down.
Right. Got like no money from fighting.
It's over. Stay down.
Oh. Oh. Nothing.
Welcome back, Lord Commander.
Oh, I'm not staying.
My wounds, boy.
Oh.
Not this time. A little help. Thanks. Need to end this quickly.
I got destroyed in that fight.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedicta? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
Stay. Ocean. Favor of fire. See what that does. Increases Scarlet Cyclone damage by 8%. Do I have Scarlet Cyclone? Yes, I do. I'll keep that. Like it. Downward thrust, burning blade. Oh, okay. I have to attack once. In that case, I can get Heat Wave. Times a rebirth. Okay. I'm gonna get Lunge. See what that does. There you go. Sharp fangs.
All this bloody running. After them.
To the left, it's to the right then. Attacking an opponent from the front while it is guarding will deal no damage. Circle.
We have them!
Seems they were expecting us. You don't say.
It's over.
Stay down!
My wounds, boy!
Okay. Monies.
That's better.
I have a feeling that's gonna be a fight. Alright, let's go through now. Yep.
The only way is through the chapel.
Then Great Grieger must have plans for us.
Mm-hmm. Bloody hides. Okay. Is there anything else I can pick up from here before the next part?
What the hell happened here? Little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lostwing?
You mean where's the dominant? Waleed shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our leash and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Stand back, Clive.
That scene looks nice.
Finish them.
Okay. That's 2 of them?
Well, Sid. At least it's not 3 against 1.
A little help!
Fighting 2 of them is kind of difficult.
She doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on. Not this time.
was still able to do it. Uparna and Shirada slain. Oh, and I leveled up, I think. Yes! There you go. Level 15. Clouded Eye. Scarfing and Mingled Ash. Or Magic Dash. That was a fun fight, I'll say. So what was Benedicta doing?
Sid, are you alright?
While I was fighting those two.
Do I look alright? Benedicta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already.
Why didn't she kill you then?
You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
Let's save. Anything here, actually? Nope.
She must be here somewhere.
Oh, I actually cannot use. There's nothing. Oh. Open that.
The withdrawal has been signaled.
Some opponents who cast Cure defeat these spellcasters.
Ad Imperio!
Wait, hold up. I check my abilities. Can I get anything? Ooh. Could master that. That. There, let's master it. Hold on. Okay.
I'm running out of tower.
Our lady wants us gone before sunrise.
This might take a while. Stay down!
trying to like remember all the combos.
That's enough. That's enough. It's over. Stay down. She better not have flown away.
Okay. Going. Potion. Thing. Not a potion. Dang it.
Too slow. Not this time.
That guy should give more experience, just from how annoying he is to fight. Green tower, okay.
Finally.
Oh, this looks like a boss fight area.
I confess I expected more from the old man. And less from you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cast your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Come, little lamb, to the slaughter with you.
Easy fight. This has to be
Where is he? I won't ask again.
You pay for that.
Let's go, Torgal.
Torgal!
Cry all you like. There's no one to save you now.
Not this time.
touch me! You disgust me!
Oh, wait. Oh, I died. I got hit. Okay. Let's restart then. I should start using potions.
Out of my sight! Disgusting!
No idea when those attacks are ending. Right there? Shit! Oh no, that was scripted. Ooh. Ooh, jeez. Struggle was insane.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you both!
A little help! This time. Give them all you've got, boy.
mean, I guess.
You are but a branded! How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you dead?
Could have finished him off.
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
Why?
Enough of this! What? She's gone.
What's happening?
Give her back! Give her back! Give her back!
My lady!
Where is she? Where is Garuda? What have you done to me? What have you done?
Look at me, my lady. We need you here.
What the hell is going on?
Her power, you took it from her. How'd you do that? Fuck me. I hope the bear has found a way out. Clive, this place is ready to collapse, and I'd rather not be here when it does. If your dominant started this fire, and I'm betting he did, he'll be long gone.
Damn it all.
Ooh. There's an unknown power, right?
What was that?
I created a diversion as commanded, Your Grace. The villagers escaped in the confusion. As should we.
Yes.
This loading. There you go. Look, it's a waypoint.
Oh, look. Morning has broken. And here come the cavalry, itching to butcher the bastards who made him miss their morning gruel. Come on. If they catch us leaving a burning care, people might jump to conclusions.
Right.
Wings of Change. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Garuda's essence. Tuning with Garuda not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Gouge, a deadly flurry of talons that can tear into an opponent for multiple hits. Whoa! Press left trigger to cycle between currently attuned icons in real time.
Benedicta said you'd taken her power. You don't still have it, do you?
I think I do. I can feel it. It's inside me. Along with the flames.
Well, are you not keen to try it out? What could possibly go wrong?
Garuda channeled. Can be used mid-air. I like that. Ooh! Wicked Wheel looks fun. Jump back and deliver a countering punishing counter. If the jump evades an attack, counter potency is increased. Can be. That looks pretty.
Stop there! Where did you two come from? It's over.
Changing mid-combat, and it takes some time to get used to. But that was interesting. Alright, I'm gonna call it good though. I'm gonna save. End it. Alright, so thank you everyone who did come by to watch. And I'll see you guys probably next week, since I can't stream for the next few days. Bye.